Hello YouTube, what's good? It's D-Dogs here, your 1-speed 3 health operator who's 100% cursed when it comes to pack openings. Don't believe me? Stay tuned. In today's video I put Ubisoft's designers to the test as I open and review their latest esports pack offering from SI 2024. I can't believe it's already been a week since that epic SI final between W7M and FaZe. Throughout the event, Twitch Drops gave free esports packs based on watch time, and I managed to pick up 23 of them that I'm going to open today. I also decided to buy 23 alpha packs just to compare the sorts of content that we get, and because I like everything to match.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
I'm going to give each pack a rating between 1 and 10, with 1 being, let's say, the Molokai gun skin, and let's say thermal antipodes at a 9, just in case anything goes above. I know Glacier and Black Ice are probably rated higher, and they're in the area, but I'm using thermal antipodes as my marker. I'm going to start with the esports packs first, 23 of them to go through, so let's see what we get. I didn't check out any of this in advance either, so I don't know what's in the packs this year. I've had them before over the years at previous events, and they've been pretty lackluster. I do remember there being a white and black sort of uniform that I quite liked on a couple of operators, but let's see what we've got from 2024. First pack then. And it's purple. I imagine they're all going to be at least purple, right? I hope so. If there's uncommon in esports packs, I'm going to be fuming. Okay, you know I said about the white and black uniform that I liked on a few operators. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was silver and black. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't get me particularly excited. I like the sort of black sort of along it, but it is just pretty ordinary, isn't it? It's a very kind of middle of the road skin. Maybe a touch above average. So on that basis, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. That's probably being fairly fair as well. Oh, not another one.
You're joking. Not another one?
If this is all we get, I swear, this is not going to be a good video at all. This is not the sort of stuff I wanted. I think it looks slightly worse on this gun for some reason. So I'm going to give this a 5.5. Please give me anything other than that again.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, I wasted all my time watching on Twitch. I should have watched on YouTube because I could have had that more easily on my TV throughout the event, but never mind. This is probably the worst of the lot in terms of how it looks on this gun, in my opinion. So I think we're going backwards here. I'm now going to give this, because of the repeats as well, I think that's making me cross now. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 10. It gives me hope every time it lights up purple that I think things are going to improve. But it's just not. I can't believe that this is all that's gone into esports packs is just this same regurgitated grey and black. It's just not exciting. Obviously it looks okay on the R4C. I don't know, again it's probably a 6 out of 10 looking at it without the slight bias that I now have against this skin. I'm never using it. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Ubisoft. I could really do with those. I only completed the battle pass about 300 days ago, so that's ideal. I'm not even rating that. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm now giving this a solid 3 out of 10 at best on every skin that I see this repeated on. Oh, we've gone down to blue. Wow. Well, at least it's not a gun skin. It's, yeah, I mean, where do you even go with this? How do you get excited about that? That is a solid 1.5 out of 10. I'm only giving you that because you've got the little logo on. mean, it's okay. It's the SI colours. It's fine. I'm not sure it's better than the weapon skin, even though I'm really tired of the weapon skin now. So I can give that. I said the weapon skin by the end was a 3 out of 10 because I was fed up of seeing it. So yeah, 3 out. I'll go average with the worst rating I gave it. So yeah, 3 out of 10. I mean, who's ever running that as a card background? 2 out of 10, we move. Okay, not even gonna give them the time of day on that. This might be worse than Molokai. This has got some weird thing where it can't even hold its colour. I mean, where's the light that's shining on that to do that? There should be no light shining there. So yeah, is this worse than Molokai? Like, are they giving me an opportunity to rate? Well, I think possibly. At least Molokai's got some colour about it. I'm going to give this a 0.8 out of 10. I think this is worse than Molokai. 12 to go. This has been some of the worst stuff I've seen in a while. Yeah, and it's not improving. I don't know. A solid 1.5 again out of 10. Looks slightly nicer on Kaid than it does on Amaru for some reason. I don't know why, and obviously he's got the matching hat, so I guess I can give it a 3.2 out of 10. Slightly better than Amaru. Not by much, though. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Is it nicer than the SI version? Probably not, but not far off it. 2.8 out of 10. Oh no, there are uncommons. Deary me, Ubisoft. This is not what anyone's asking for. It's maybe slightly better than the other charm that I just got, but like by very little. That's 0.9 out of 10 being generous. That looks quite nice. I don't mind that. I mean, I'm probably biased because I'm a Frost main, but I actually think that looks quite nice. It's quite well put together. It's a uniform that I'm never running, ever, versus the other things that are available on the game, but I could probably say that that's a, I don't know, 5.2 out of 10. I think it's quite nice. I like the pose. I like the gun skin that's on there. I think it looks pretty good, but not like anything that's getting me too excited. So yeah, 5.2. Yeah, this is going in the solid 2.8 out of 10 category again. So this is just for the org, right? Okay. They do normally provide seasonal, like universal, from SI, but this one's just for Kaid only. And it's okay. It follows in the theme of what they normally do with this sort of thing, so it feels slightly regurgitated. Obviously, it's a different design from previous years, but not by a great deal. So I feel like the starting up with the 6 now out of 10 has really put me on the back foot here. This is similar region. Do I prefer it to the original silver and black? I think because of the amount of time I've seen it, I'm convincing myself that I do. So I'm going to go 6.4.
6.4! Woof!
And that's generous, but this is what we're dealing with. That's worse than the others, so that's a solid 2.4. Back to purples. Great. All those lovely, lovely points I'm going to do nothing with. This is the best out of the charms that I've seen so far, but that's obviously saying very little. 1.4 out of 10. I've been scammed. Switch drops have literally scammed us in 2024. Yeah, I mean, fine. 2.2. Well, that was really disappointing. I'll probably just watch it on YouTube next year, if I'm honest. Now, I did have 23 alpha packs when we started, but a 24th has just spawned in, so hopefully we'll get something good from that extra one.
Nope.
Nice duplicate to start, perfect. That is probably worse than the Zoph headgear that I just saw, so on the basis of that, we're going to go 1.8 out of 10 for that. It's fine. I know some people like this sort of wood aesthetic on a gun. I don't get overly excited about it. It's a nice enough design, but for me personally, it doesn't do a great deal. There's no real flicker going on looking at this. 4.8. Yeah, 4.8 out of 10. So when I said Molokai has a 1, I mean, this could be a contender. The only thing this has got going for it is, at least it's brighter. And that's about it. 2 out of 10, just because I'm enjoying seeing some bright colours. So they're going for like a medieval type look here, which, again, for some people might be fine. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I used to enjoy playing Age of Empires and such way back when, but again, doesn't particularly excite me in an FPS. I don't know. 3.8 out of 10.
What is that? What is that? Wait.
What do you say about that, really? That's a 1.4 out of 10 all day. Maybe we try and do a nose pack. Let's do a nose pack. Seems to work for other people. Okay, I got Kona as a uniform. That did not work well for me at all. Look, it's colourful, it's bright, it's also absolutely chaotic, and not the sort of thing you ever want to be running in this sort of game. Again, because of bright colours, I'm going to be slightly biased because I do enjoy brightness. I'm going to go 3.2 out of 10. Now, for everything I just said about liking brightness, this sort of aesthetic does more appeal to me. If you're not going to have the bright colours going, then the sort of clean, sort of black sort of uniforms are really nice. This has got the sort of the chains sort of throughout them as well. This is actually okay. And in the context of everything else that we've pulled so far, which has been absolutely dreadful, I'm going to give this a 6.6 out of 10. I think this is as nice as anything else I've seen. Hey, a black ice! Go on. Finally, after all that, we get black ice for the Type 89. I don't really play Hibana that much anymore, albeit I do really enjoy playing her when I do jump on. But this is nice. I'm always happy to get a black ice, and particularly after today's look, I am taking this all day. I'm going to give this an 8.4. Yeah, 8.4 out of 10. Lovely skin. I do always like a black ice. I don't play it so much on this gun. The only reason it's probably not going higher. By far and away the best thing we've packed all day, though. Magnificent. Look at the engineering behind this. I don't mean to put people down, but if you were the person that designed this was kind of like a Tuesday. This was a Tuesday afternoon. You'd had way too much at lunch. You'd had a big one. It was 3:45, and someone said, "Look, there's a deadline. We could do with getting another charm out by 5." And so you met that close of business deadline, and this is what you came up with. This is 1.1 out of 10. This could also be considered that score, but because slightly more effort, I imagine, has gone into this, I'm going to give it a 1.4. Oh, nice duplicate. It's not a particularly exciting one either. It has a bit of a cold feel to it. It's okay. It's just fine. It's about as average as you're going to get. It's bang on 5 out of 10. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Back-to-back gridlock skin. Does it look slightly better on this gun? Yep. 5.2. I'm running out of things to say here, but this has been immensely disappointing and my day is ruined. That's a 3 out of 10. See, it's brightish, but it's also just a bit weird. I'm not quite feeling the colour. It's somewhere looking to be an orange, but also looks a bit red. I'm not a big fan of that, if I'm honest. 4.2 out of 10. Yeah, this is garbage. This is absolute garbage. 1.6 out of 10. Are we going to get anything to change our look at all? I mean, that is as plain, basic bitch as you're ever going to get in a uniform, really, isn't it? But at least it's, military looking. It's clean in that respect. And because of that, I'm going to elevate the score to a 2.6. Didn't know that I had this. Wasn't aware it's a duplicate. That's how unexcited I am about this. This is 1.8 out of 10. It's really eye-opening when you do things like this. It makes you realise how much trash there is in terms of content. Like, would it be better if the designers put less things out, and did things less often, but when we got it, it was just better? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. I'd rather have more duplicates of nicer stuff than some of this. And, this has splotches of colour on, so that's, always going to bump my score up slightly, but again, what is this really? This is 2.2 out of 10. So the purple, I remember the days where I used to get excited about this. And I do quite like this skin, to be fair. I know it's a duplicate, but it's actually a pretty nice design, in fairness. This one's okay. I'm going to give this a 6.8 out of 10. Certainly one of the nicest skins we've seen today, anyway. Yeah, and that proves the point. 2.6 out of 10. 4 left. And it's a green. Things to really get excited about. And there's a perfect way to get yourself shot in the head, is become a lighthouse. A nice shining beacon to all your enemies. That is 2.4 out of 10. And it's only because it's bright, even though you're never wearing it in game. Can't remember what I've given this on previous skins. On this particular gun, I think it looks pretty dreadful. That's a 1.8 out of 10. Very little to say on this. 3.8. And the last one, please. Oh, it's perfect. You love to see that green. That's exactly what we wanted to see. That to me is just Nook's default headgear. I don't know what's changed on that. I'll have to have a look. I don't mind the headgear originally on the default, if I'm honest. So on that basis, I'll give this a 4 out of 10. And I think, again, I'm being generous, but that's the quality of what we've packed today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care out there and keep it 6.